So we just unexpectedly had a massive flash crash for Bitcoin and for the entire crypto market for the past days, and that has led to people panicking and basically wondering, is it about time to sell everything and get off the markets before the next big crash? Which I will be answering in today's video. We're going to be talking about the recent price action of Bitcoin and what this means for altcoins and what we can expect next, as well as the important levels to account for. So, yeah, we are starting in the daily time frame shorts. And as you guys can see, we just had a massive red candle right here in the daily time frame shorts. And of course, this is alarming. And I have also noticed that if you guys move in the weekly time frame charts, resistance is actually getting stronger and stronger the closer we move to this green box right here. Which, by the way, if you guys have no idea, we have been talking about this box in this channel for quite some time now. And this is basically the general area or range for our price target for Bitcoin in this cycle. So basically, we are expecting Bitcoin to have the blow off top somewhere between 130k to 160k, and the average target basically is at around 150k. So yeah, this green box serves as basically the target or the general area where we are expecting the blow off top to happen for Bitcoin before entering into another bear market that usually results in an 80% dump to the downside, and this lasts for about 2 years. So I have noticed that the closer we move to the target or to this box, the stronger resistance is getting, and that is why right now, especially at this time, if you're looking to get into Bitcoin, it is going to be very important right now to stay cautious because Bitcoin has already had this massive run to the upside for the past year, basically. And now, if you're looking to get into crypto, personally, what I do is to look to get into altcoins because altcoins haven't had a run yet, and that is what we're expecting next, which is a massive alt season. But for Bitcoin, yes, it is starting to look kind of dangerous, especially right now that we have also formed a massive bearish divergence right here in the daily time frame charts, where Bitcoin essentially has put in a higher high in the price while we have put in a lower high in the RSI, which is basically indicative that we are, of course, losing strength and momentum for Bitcoin. And I would also like to compare this to the last cycle. So if you guys move back way back years ago during the last Bitcoin cycle, there were also instances that we have also formed clear bearish divergences in the daily time frame shorts, such as this one in the last cycle, that has led to, of course, a tremendous crash to the downside right here, and another one right here. And if we move to the next timeline over here, still in the same cycle during 2021, we also formed another bearish divergence for Bitcoin over here in the daily time frame charts. That has basically led to this downtrend. And now, if we fast forward and move to the current timeline, you guys can see we have formed yet again another clear bearish divergence where the price of Bitcoin has formed a higher high. Meanwhile, the RSI has formed a lower high. So clearly we have formed a bearish divergence. Now, for the meantime, there is a chance or a likelihood that we could expect Bitcoin to find support at around 117k. Basically, we're trading at this level right now because this was previous support right here. So we're having some sort of bounce right here. But again, personally, this is weak support. So there is a high probability that we could see Bitcoin continue this dump basically and come down to test support right here or this demand zone before moving back up. So again, just a quick warning, we have formed a bearish divergence for Bitcoin. That is why we should be cautious, especially right now that Bitcoin is nearing basically this green box where we are expecting the blow off top to happen. So, uh, I'm not necessarily saying that we're now going to be seeing a blow off top for Bitcoin, but again, I'm just warning you guys to stay cautious at these times. But this can be, again, a good thing, especially for Ethereum and also for altcoins, because right now the Bitcoin dominance is collapsing, as you guys can see right here, and that is a good thing for altcoins and for Ethereum if we go and play by the classic and traditional crypto rotations or the money flow, which you guys have seen right here, where we first started off with phase one, where Bitcoin keeps moving up while the rest of the market is basically either moving sideways or collapsing. And then we move to phase two, which I believe we're at right now. Phase two is where Ethereum is outperforming Bitcoin. And yeah, that is the stage I believe we're in the market. So it's just about a matter of time. We're going to be seeing phase three, where large caps start to move, and then phase four, all season. And then all season usually lasts a very, very short period, but it is very, very, how do I say this? It happens very fast. So altcoins pump tremendously, but in a very, very short amount of time, compared to how Bitcoin has done it, where we have seen Bitcoin pump non-stop for the past year. So after alt season, that is where we're expecting the blow off top to happen for the entire market. So currently, I'm not necessarily calling the top for Bitcoin, but it is about time to be cautious right now. So again, I still hold strong to my view that in the cycle we are seeing Bitcoin top off at a range from 130K to as high as 160K. So yeah, basically the market is still looking good, and there's nothing that concerns me. There's nothing to worry about except for uh, the chance that we could see Bitcoin come lower to test 113K before moving back up. So yeah, drop like on this video if you guys are excited for alt season, because I am really excited to see those tremendous gains. And don't forget to subscribe, because I'll be making more of these videos in the future to help you guys out in the market. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.